So you're leaving your employer's health coverage after age 65 and they're offering Cobra. Or maybe your employer is willing to pay your Cobra premiums for a period of time. Should you take it? Well, maybe not. I'll explain coming up next. Cobra is the continuation of existing group health coverage after separating from an employer. It's usually available for up to 18 months, but in some cases it can extend to up to 36 months. However, Cobra really isn't needed when you're 65 plus. It can be a short-term lifeline, but here are 3 reasons why you'll probably want to avoid it. Number 1, you elected Cobra for the wrong reasons. Cobra is an individual election. What you do as the former employee does not impact your younger spouse or other younger dependents on the existing employer coverage. So this means you, the Medicare eligible individual, should get your Part A and Part B right away through the Social Security Administration, as well as your supplemental medical and drug coverage through the insurance carriers. And your younger dependents, they can elect Cobra without you. Don't make the mistake of choosing Cobra for yourself after age 65 simply because you think you have to in order to cover your younger dependents on Cobra. Number 2, you didn't enroll in Medicare Part B within 8 months after separating from the employer. When you're at least age 65 and separating from your employer, even if you elect Cobra coverage, you will no longer have health insurance based on your active work or your spouse's active work. So you need Medicare Parts A and B, as Medicare will become your primary coverage. Cobra will be secondary coverage. You technically have up to 8 months after that separation to enroll in Part B, but it's better to enroll in the 3 months leading up to the separation. Then you can align your Part B start date with your loss of coverage date through work. Also, this affords you some time to zero in on the most appropriate supplemental medical and drug coverage while the Social Security Administration processes your application for Part B. Let's go through an example of someone retiring and leaving employer coverage on July 1st. In this scenario, you can enroll in Part B also for a July 1st start date in the 3 months prior, so as early as April. But really, any time in April, May, or June is fine. With Social Security typically being pretty slow to process Medicare enrollments, it's a good idea to submit your application 2 to 3 months ahead of time, whenever possible. But if you get delayed in enrolling for Part B, you do have the additional 8 months to sign up after separating from the employer. Go to our special enrollment page at medicaremindset.com/SEP for all the details on how to enroll in Part B based on your employment separation and loss of coverage. Number 3, what if your employer pays your Cobra premium? For this one, let's use another example. Let's say your employer will pay your Cobra premium for 12 months. That's really generous, but this can lead to 2 problems. Number 1, as mentioned earlier, Medicare is primary to Cobra because Cobra is no longer coverage based on active employment. Remember that, Medicare is primary coverage in this case, and Cobra is secondary coverage. This means your Cobra health plan can pay less or not at all on medical services because they can assume you are enrolled in Medicare Parts A and B as your primary coverage. That's probably not what you expected. Number 2, we already established you have up to 8 months after separating from the employer to get Part B using special enrollment period rules. In our example, if you take the deal from your employer to get free Cobra for 12 months and only then decide to enroll in Part B, you are no longer eligible for a special enrollment period to get Part B. You will now have to wait until the Medicare General Enrollment Period, which is January 1st through March 31st each year. The earliest coverage can begin is February 1st in that scenario. So let's say your 12-month Cobra deal started July 1st, 2024 and ended July 1st, 2025, and you never enrolled in Part B. You will now have to wait until the following January to enroll in Part B for a February 1st, 2026 start date. A Part B late enrollment penalty will be assessed for life in this situation. And that's because every 12-month period you should have had Part B after separating from the employer coverage, you will pay a 10% higher Part B premium. Don't make this mistake. Cobra can be a great fallback if you're under 65 and need to bridge coverage for a period of time, but it's not really a great tool beyond 65. Tell us what you think. Do you have any Cobra mistakes that you've made? Share them down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond. Thanks. Hey, if you like this video, be sure to watch our other videos right over here. Thanks for watching.